Hi everyone, in this short video I'll be showing you how to use the Bloomsbury Professional online site to share content with social media sites like LinkedIn and Twitter. So let's get cracking. Let's say what we're interested in is the pre-owned assets tax regime. So I'm just going to search for POTE. And here are the results coming back here, 39 items. So I'm going to narrow my view of those results to just show me content from the Trusts and Estates annual. And I can see at the top of the list there, it's telling me that there was something picked up in the January online update. And apparently HMRC have updated their guidance on occupation of land. So let's go in and take a closer look at that. This does look to be a very interesting point the authors are making here. There's been a substantial revision to the guidance, particularly around the interpretation of occupation. Incidentally, just while we're looking at this, worth mentioning that we now link through to the revenue manuals directly from the Bloomsbury site. So what I want to do today with this document, though, is share it out onto my network on LinkedIn. So if I go up to the top of the screen here, put my mouse over the share button, I can see LinkedIn comes up as an option. So if I click that, the Bloomsbury site goes off and contacts LinkedIn. The first thing I'm going to do, the obvious thing I'm going to do, is post this to my own update on LinkedIn. So let's say something here like saw this change to HMRC guidance today, and if I click share, that's going to send that off to my LinkedIn profile. Let's work through some of the other options as well. So if I click share link with others, let's send a post to one of the groups I'm a member of, and the application knows which groups I belong to. So if I start typing in Bloomsbury, it recognises I'm a member of the Bloomsbury Tax group, and let's give it a suitable title and say this was picked up in the January update to Trusts and Estates, and now I can share that as well. So that's two of the ways of sharing content out to LinkedIn. One that's a particular favourite of mine, just click share link with others again, and I can actually send a direct email to anyone in my contacts list. So again, the application knows who's in my contacts list. So on this occasion I'm going to choose Dave Wright, our tax publisher here at Bloomsbury, and if I start typing in his name, it picks him up from my contacts list. And now I can send Dave that email directly from the Bloomsbury application. So let's hop over to the LinkedIn site, see what we can find. If we look at my profile, it's posted my the update directly to my profile. It's there immediately. It's saying it appeared a minute ago. Let's go in and take a look at the Bloomsbury Tax group. And again, there's the story there at the top of the discussion list. It's also a link back through to the document we were just looking at, just to make the point that you do need to be a subscriber in order to see the full text of a document on the Bloomsbury site. If you're not a subscriber, you'll see the context in the product itself. You'll get the heading, and you'll get usually about the first paragraph of text, but you won't be able to see the full document unless you're actually a subscriber. However, do check out our other video on the Bloomsbury Tax channel on YouTube, which tells you how you can share documents with clients and colleagues, or indeed anyone, regardless of whether they're a subscriber to Bloomsbury or not. That's how to share the full text of a subscription document. Let's just hop back and have a very quick look at how to do the same thing with Twitter. if I drop in to the capital gains tax annual, and again let's have a look, see what was in the January updates, and I can see there's been an interesting change there to EMI options. So let's hop in and have a look at that. And quite an interesting point again, they're changing the rules around qualification for entrepreneurs relief. So I'm going to post that out to my my Twitter feed. Now it's I think one of the things many of our customers we do know have Twitter feeds, either personally if they're sole practitioners or for their firm. I think one of the issues with posting to Twitter is knowing what to say. You know, from time to time, someone will come up to you and say, "Any ideas for what we can put on the Twitter feed?" The real interest of the application here on the Bloomsbury site is that as you're doing your work, if you come across an interesting point, you're just 2 clicks away from being able to share it out onto your Twitter feed. So let's say it's this document I want to post to my Twitter account, and there's Twitter just below LinkedIn. It goes off and contacts Twitter, and I'm going to change the heading there, change to EMI option rules, and let's leave the rest as it is. Now if I tweet that out, that is now immediately available on my Twitter feed. Okay, I don't claim to have a particularly interesting Twitter feed, but as you can see at the top there it is, my most recent tweet coming straight in at the top of the pile. Just to make the point as well that the tweet does come ready supplied with a link back through to the content that we were just looking at on the Bloomsbury site. But once again, the same rule applies on a social networking site. You do need to be a subscriber in order to see the full text of a document. But again, to emphasize, if you do need to share the full text of subscription documents with clients, for example, do check out our video on that subject on the Bloomsbury Tax channel. Hope that's been useful. Thanks very much for watching, and see you next time.